I'm James Patrick Stuart. I'm cheating on my show. I'm working on another show today, so we're here really early. But I wanted to get this story to you because it's close to my heart. It's called Jabari Jumps. This is by Gaia Cornwall. It's about fear. And one thing I know about fear is that there'll always be fear. It's not bad to have fear. And it's pointless to make believe that it'll ever just go away. You gotta just know, you gotta put it in its perspective. Fear kept us from being eaten by dinosaurs at one point, but when fear keeps us from doing things that we want to do, then we gotta put it in its proper perspective, and that's what this story is about, and that's what Jabari has to deal with on his own. This is called Jabari Jumps. Here we go. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had just finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, Jabari said. I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the diving board, as big as tiny little bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms, bent their knees, sprang up, 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 and then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Oh, that looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Oh, my dad used to do that. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder, and he looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think of what kind of special jump I'm gonna do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb. Up, up, up. This ladder's very high, he said. You okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Well, maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he told his dad. Stretching is very important, his dad said. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes I feel a little scared. I take a deep breath, and I tell myself, I'm ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath. He felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up and he began to climb. Up, up, and up, and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the diving board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. And then he took a deep breath, spread his arms, bent his knees, sprang up off the board, flying. Down he went. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down he went. And then back up again. Whoosh. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What? Asked his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. Oh, the end. Bless him. A wise man once told me, don't ever let fear keep you from doing something you want to do. Night.